10 seconds, so I might as well yield because I won't even get a question out in that time. I yield back, Mr. Chair.
I thank the gentlelady. The gentleman from South Carolina, Mr. Norman, is now recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank each one of you for coming. You know, for one who's been in the business for a long time, I built hundreds of houses. I don't know what affordable is. I absolutely don't know what affordable is. I will tell you this, if you want to solve the housing crisis, and it affects, it's not affecting one segment more than the other. White, black, red, it doesn't matter. I'm from South Carolina. We have people moving in. I've got lots that are paid for that I can't afford to build them at cost. Whether it's 1,000 square feet or whether it's 5,000 square feet, doesn't matter. Now, if you really want to solve it, it's not the government. It's not a subsidized down payment. It's not doing away with title insurance. It's not, you know, accusing banks of discrimination. Banks, when they, you know, make loans, they sub this out to other groups. They don't know who it is. When I build houses, I don't know who looked at the house. But if you really want to get to the root of it, gas prices. Everything that goes into a house is powered by gas. This administration has killed us on that. Secondly, if you really want to help people afford a house, give them more of their money to spend. Name me one person in this country that's not paying more for eggs, for gas, as I mentioned, across the board. And that's a determination on what they can afford. And I will tell you, the demand is there, but until this, and it's directly a result of this administration's stupid rules and regulations, and I can't get copper pipe because they've ruled most states, Arizona being one of them, they've taken it off the, you know, made it so hard to mine copper. And it goes down the line. We've canceled I don't know how many projects because of supply chain shortages. If I can't get a meter base, does it make sense for me to build a house that I can't get a electrical meter base? Time is money, and that's what the government's the last thing you want. And I would ask anybody that wants the government involved, where are we going to get the money? This country's bankrupt as it is. So the housing crisis, if you get the gas prices, let us get our own gas and oil here in the U.S., you will see, and get the supply chain shortages out of the way, you'll see housing maybe not boom, but you'll see it come back. It's not more government spending. Government gets in the way. The regulations, the NHAB say that on regulations imposed by government at all levels account for $93,870 of the final price for a new family single family house. That's a fact. Of the $93,870, $41,330 is due to higher prices for the finished lot. That's our fault for not getting with the planning commissions and saying, no, on a lot that's perfectly flat, you don't have to have all these things that go into just bureaucratic red tape. So anyway, any other regulations y'all would say from your end of it? I'm running out of time, but starting here.
Again, I did mention that one of the real obstacles to getting more small balance loans originated in this country is the cost of the regulations that are just added to the fixed cost that a lender has to hurdle over in order to get that loan done. So I agree with your thoughts of land, labor, lumber, all the challenges to a builder that then just ultimately gets brought out in the price of the home.
We've heard from the home builders as well that one of the big hurdles that they're having is that their skilled labor, the median age is well into their 50s. And so we really need to be educating, perhaps this is a pathway to a career choice for young adults to bring them into skilled labor, to bring more homes into the market.
Ms. Bailey?
I think, again, fully enforcing our nation's fair housing and lending laws are the solution to solving our nation's fair and affordable housing crisis. When we fully enforce those laws, we actually make sure people have the ability to have housing choice and they can live in all communities and thrive. And currently, we don't well-resource HUD in a way that they can actually do its job. And our local fair housing enforcement agencies are fighting over 4 million incidents of housing discrimination every year. We need to get more support to them so that they can help people with disabilities, women, families with children, people of color, LGBTQ+, and others avoid discrimination.
Thank y'all.
Thank the gentleman. The gentlewoman from Georgia, Ms. Williams, is now recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman Davidson and Ranking Member Cleaver, for this hearing today, and thank you to our witnesses for joining us. Y'all, I represent Georgia's fighting 5th Congressional District, which is home to Atlanta.